there must be something else. Since I am a little child, that was one of my guiding mantras, looking at the state of the world, at the state of some of the relationships that surrounded me, in some circumstances that I really didn't like. Hi, my name is Catrin from Inspire New Beginnings and Two-Pointing. So today I just would like to let you know, before tomorrow's this big day that is coming, that there is definitely something else finally emerging, possibly something that you have been looking for many, many, many years, like myself. I sensed a big shift coming in my membership sessions when, for the very first time ever, I was guided to ask a question towards the end of it, when I integrated the future aspect of myself or of the participants that has already solved whatever they were focusing on. And I never ever questioned or asked the questions around that. But this time I was guided to do so. And I could feel an immediate, massive blockage happening at that point. That then kind of spiraled me for the next few days into all sorts of thoughts, dreams, ideas that were coming towards me, which brought confusion, I must say, and some form of chaos in at least this area. However, I came out of this knowing something massively is finally changing for humanity. And another friend of mine was then sending me a video of an astrologer from Germany who kind of confirmed what I was feeling is coming and happening. And apparently it's happening tomorrow on the 20th of April. I haven't studied astrology or numbers or any of that, but I do feel sometimes there's definitely an alignment happening with it. So I sense the big shift is coming. And what is important for you? That's the main question. So if you are feeling that things are too difficult and life is hard and you have lots of relationships that are not really giving you energy but more sucking energy out of you, or any of those kind of feelings, if you feel pressure, that's I like that word, which integrates a lot of the other concepts that we call problems, then I encourage you, especially tomorrow, but maybe starting today, to really go inward and see what it is you can let go of in your life right now. The new starting point tomorrow is looking at changing the perspective of how we see humanity evolving. Many of you are thinking of kind of dark forces and the light is fighting against the dark. I would encourage you to let go of any of those thoughts and only focus on how you would like to see the world. Focus on those thoughts. And I don't really like to use the word positive or negative and good and bad, but in order for you to understand what I'm meaning, look for the good. And I guarantee you, it's initially it's like hard work because your brain likes to focus on or pay attention to what is more the danger aspect of your life, because your limbic system in your brain only worries about your survival. That's why we are often attracted to negativity or to drama or that kind of stuff. For the next little while, I encourage you to do this. It is work. Focus and think for for the good, how you would like to see humanity evolve, even if it's not there. See it, think it, and feel it how you would like to see it. And that includes obviously your own personal life, but I think we are definitely coming into finally a place in the world where humanity understands again we need each other, we have to support each other. The I is definitely not the most important thing. It's more how we together can evolve, and what do we would like, or where would we like this world to move into for all of us, not just for a few, for all of us. If you want to do something for yourself and for your own personal life, maybe write down a few things on your new intentions. And I give you a little example because that sometimes sounds like I'm writing down goals or writing down intentions. We don't always really know what that really means. And I would like to give you an example. I have been a tour guide for the last few months, and especially in the last group that was in March, I noticed a shift within myself. I had previously always these ideas that if you are in a situation where you work with people, you have to be responsible, and responsible meant for me, being serious, being clear in communication, but more this serious kind of aspect. And I have been like trained to be like this for a long time when I was little too. And suddenly something was emerging within me that was there the whole time, but I didn't allow this to be part of being in a role like this. I had so much fun and so much joy, and I allowed the people who I was taking care of to see that aspect of myself. And then I noticed when I allowed myself to feel joy and to have fun and to not take myself too seriously, then that had a ripple effect on everybody else. And it sounds really simple, but I'm telling you, I really, after the tour, I thought, why am I not living my joy even when I'm working? Why am I not allowing myself more often to be or to show the fun and the little joker that I sometimes am? And then I realized, yes, that's because I had so much more fun with it. So the work was a lot more joyful for me than when I did it with the other way around. So that's one of my intentions, to allow that aspect of myself to be in anything I'm doing, having more fun, being light-hearted, and allowing others around me to see that aspect of myself. And therefore, when you're doing this, allowing others to be the same. So we were singing in the bus and dancing in the middle of one of the bigger cities in New Zealand. It was just amazing because I feel singing, dancing, having fun, having joy, having a laugh unites people in a much more heart-centered way than just sharing information. So that's what I'm meaning with look at your own life and see if there is an aspect of you that you haven't lived for the last few years, but you really feel you would like to. Maybe set that as an intention. And again, it's whatever is important to you, whatever you would like to experience, and however you would like to see the world. Not necessarily looking at it and complaining about what it is, just looking at it with eyes kind of almost overwriting what you are seeing with stuff that you would like to see. And I guarantee you, if you look for the good you will find it. It works as well as if we look for drama, we will find it too. If you are having difficulties with this, and if you are still holding on to stuff, to grudges, to bad relationships, to situations in your life that are not allowing you to express who you really are, then maybe have a workshop with myself and learn how to two-point, because that is a wonderful tool to let go of what you don't need anymore. It's allowing you to see forgiveness in a different way, and more importantly, it allows you to be grateful for all the things that we already have. So maybe just come and have a look at my website, join either my membership or one of the courses that I'm offering. However, if that's not calling you, that's fine too. Find something that helps you to release the old and to embrace the new, because the new is definitely emerging, and tomorrow seems to be one of the very big days for that. I wish you all the very best, more joy, more laughter, more singing, and more fun in whatever you are doing. And for now, I wish you peace. I wish you peace of mind to start with, and an amazing day that's coming tomorrow. And by the way, apparently that energy lasts for quite a few months, and longer term next year it will continue. So don't look at that's not what I want to say. Rephrase this, Catrin. Avoid looking at drama and anything that doesn't serve you, and pretend even to see the good that you would like to see in this world. And then see what happens. It can be magical. Bye for now.